Great to hear from you guys, and I don't want to like repeat everything that you guys said, but one thing I found that was really interesting that Carly brought up was there's this trend for specific regional cuisine. You're not just an Italian restaurant. You're specific to Sicily or La Marche, or like you're very specific into that region. You're not just French, you know. But then there's also this mix of culture, which I think is awesome. You see like small bits of like Indian curries like working their way into an Italian menu, or Chinese, you know, and I think that's really cool. Like seeing things that like kombu, which is like a Japanese sea kelp. You'll see, like I like to use it with scallops because it kind of takes the water out of it and it seasons it, and it'll also give you a better sear on it. I think those are like really interesting things, that there's this combination of being really specific and also having these little ingenues of things that are influencing chefs in specific to that. I am the chef of Scala's Bistro, the San Francis Drake Hotel, and I've never worked in a hotel before. I always worked in really small restaurants, so the whole boutique hotel thing, I think it is becoming more popular to dine in these restaurants that are supported by hotel guests, because you have these travelers that are coming and they're really interested by these chef-driven restaurants, and having it right there on the property is pretty awesome. Besides that, the trends I think are so specific to larger cities like New York, Chicago, and San Francisco, where sustainability and health are just so important, and I'm really happy to see that those trends are starting to flush through the rest of the country. And it all goes back to the basic European culture, where the Mediterranean diet is so important, and the sustainability is so immensely important. The other day I picked up a container of honey, and I looked at it and it was from Argentina via the Bronx, and I was just kind of appalled that this was, you know, the amount of gas to fly honey from Argentina to the Bronx and then fly to San Francisco is just kind of ridiculous. And these are like little things that are so important that we have in our own homes, and that we support restaurants that aren't doing things like that. And we're buying honey that's coming from Petaluma, you know. And I think that this city is so particularly driven by food that going to a farmer's market is just a grand social event. And I think we need to, as being boutique hotel chefs and hotel people and culinary people, that we need to continue to just like spread that through the country, so that we can become more of a sustainable country and not just have it be Chicago and New York and San Francisco. As far as trends go, TV is a huge thing, and I think it can be a really great thing. When Twitter first started, I kind of found it to be, painstaking almost to do it, and gratuitous, but it's actually a great way to connect with other people in the culinary field, and it's expanding. Like now CNN even has their own food site, which is awesome. But I don't know what else to cover. I think everyone kind of went through everything, but I think it'd be great to open up discussion and see what else comes out of that. Thanks for having me.